Hey squad, Sykes here, and welcome back to another Sea of Thieves tutorial video here on InstallationX. In this video, I'll be breaking down everything you need to know about the latest story adventure to Sea of Thieves, The Forsaken Hunter. So, let's jump right in. Firstly, you and your whole crew will need to go and speak to Lorina, who can be found outside the tavern on any outpost. Lorina will inform you that Merrick has gone missing from his usual fishing spot over at Stephen's Spoils, so it would be best to head over to the sea post and investigate. Once you're at Stephen's Spoils, you will see a letter addressed to Merrick lying next to his stewing pot on the deck. Read the note and it will instruct you to head over to the land between Shipwreck Bay and Hidden Spring Fort. The only land between these two islands is in fact the uncharted island at K9, so that is where you will need to head. You will need to head towards the south beach of K9 and you should see a familiar buoy in the water. Head up to the beach and you will find Belle. Speak with Belle to finish the chapter and then again to continue the adventure. Belle will reveal that Merrick was lured to the island and attacked and killed, sending him down to the Sea of the Damned. Belle is concerned that if they don't uncover the motive behind Merrick's demise quickly, he may be lost in the Sea of the Damned forever. Belle has recovered a tattered journal that will reveal clues to uncover who the masked assailant that was responsible for the attack truly is. You will also be given Belle's trusty lantern to help uncover hidden clues and memories along your journey. The first set of clues will direct you to head west to Wanderer's Refuge. You want to specifically head to the North Beach. There you can use the lantern to find the starting location of the masked assailant. You will be able to follow the masked assailant to a nearby wooden structure where you can find the first of the forgotten journals. There are 5 in total to collect and complete the adventure deed. After reading the journal, you will want to head inland to the large cave with the river. Use the lantern to reveal footsteps leading into the hideout hidden in the cave. Once you have made your way inside, you will want to find the skull sitting on the large table. Interact with the skull and the door to the chamber behind will open. You will then see a memory of the masked assailant play out by the Flameheart Shrine. Once this has ended, you'll want to head back the way you came and head outside and use the lantern once more. Now, you should see a new set of footprints that head up to the top of the main island. Along the way, you'll want to look out for a memory of the masked assailant near some palm trees, for this is the location of the second forgotten journal. Continue to follow the footsteps until you reach a memory of the masked assailant digging. Grab your shovel and dig in the same location to reveal the pages of the tattered journal that had been buried. Now these new pages will give you 2 sets of clues to 2 different locations. The first will say a cluster of islands southwest of the Treasury of Sunken Shores, which is Sailor's Bounty, and the second set will say a beachy trio southwest of the Coral Fortress, which is Salty Sands. Now at this point it doesn't matter which island you decide to visit first, as the outcome will be the same either way. I decided to head over to Sailor's Bounty first. Arrive at Sailor's Bounty and head to the southeast of the main island. Once again, use Belle's lantern to reveal footsteps and memories of the masked assailant. For the third forgotten journal, you'll want to find the skull pile by a large rock formation. Continue to follow the footsteps to the centre of the island and down into the pit. There you will see another memory and you will have to have a fight with Brethren Phantoms. Now as this is the first island, there won't be a drop from any of the Phantoms. However, if you decide to go to Sailor's Bounty after Salty Sands, then you'll want to make sure you pick up the Phantoms' orders that are dropped. Next is to head over to Salty Sands. You'll want to make sure that you head to the south of the island first. Once you hop off onto the South Island, you'll want to have a look around for a masked assailant memory to show the location of the 4th forgotten journal, placed next to a small rock. Use Belle's lantern again and follow footsteps that head to the North Island. There you'll come up against another wave of Brethren Phantoms. As this is the second set of Phantoms, you'll want to pick up the Phantom orders that are dropped. Picking up the Phantom orders will add 2 new pages to your tattered journal. The new pages will provide a clue of a sketch of an island. The sketch of a large peak shows that you need to head to Cannon Cove. Sail south to Cannon Cove and start your search on the beach in the West Bay. Use Belle's lantern and follow the path of the masked assailant's footsteps inland. Before you go too far inland, you'll want to stop off by the abandoned camp to find the 5th and final forgotten journal. You'll be required to take out one last lot of Brethren Phantoms to claim another page to your tattered journal. The journal's clue will speak of a note to the weaponsmith, so you'll need to head over to New Golden Sands Outpost. Once you arrive at New Golden Sands, you will need to head to the weapon shop. You will see a screwed up note lying on the floor in front of the door to the shop. Pick it up and it will show the mark of the sea dogs on the back of the note and a letter signed by A. You can also speak to Wanda in the shop if you want to for some extra dialogue, but it isn't essential. Now that you have completed the journal, you will need to head back to the uncharted island at K9 and speak to Belle. Head to the same location on the beach and speak to Belle firstly to complete the chapter, and finally then to complete the adventure. Belle will recognise the Sea Dog's insignia and will instruct you to head over to the Sea Dog's tavern. You'll want to head onto the smaller dock on the northwest side and not the main dock or the tavern. You'll see a cloaked figure standing at the end of the pier. The master assailant will reveal themselves to be none other than Amaranta, a former Sea Dog herself. After being wrongfully caught up in the death of DeMarco, she has turned her allegiance to the Dark Brethren, the same Dark Brethren that we saw in the Pirates of the Caribbean tall tales. She will reveal that Merrick is in fact still alive but is being held captive by the masked stranger, or Wanda, and Duke in the Sea of the Damned. Amaranta has created a scepter that allows her to move freely between the Sea of Thieves and the Sea of the Damned. Belle then says that she will need to find out where Merrick is being held captive in the Sea of the Damned, which will likely lead us into the next adventure. Well squad, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure you leave a like, head over to InstallationX and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications for more Sea of Thieves uploads. Let me know your thoughts on Adventure 5, The Forsaken Hunter, in the comment section below. Follow myself and the channel on social media with links in the description. And as always, I'm Sykes, and for more on Sea of Thieves and all things Xbox, stay tuned to InstallationX. Bye guys.